Handling criticism gracefully is an essential skill in both personal and professional life. Criticism, whether constructive or not, can be challenging to accept, but learning how to handle it with grace can lead to personal growth and improved relationships. In this video, we shall discuss how to handle criticism gracefully. Graceful criticism: handling a guide to growth and resilience. Welcome to a mode where life meets style. If you're looking for a place to unwind, learn, and grow, hit that subscribe button and join our incredible community. Handling criticism gracefully is an invaluable skill that can lead to personal growth, improved relationships, and professional success. Criticism, whether constructive or not, is inevitable in life, but how you respond to it makes all the difference. In this video, we shall talk about some key strategies to help you handle criticism with grace. Let's get started. 1. Stay calm. Staying calm in the face of criticism is crucial for handling it gracefully. When you maintain your composure, you're better able to process the feedback effectively and respond in a mature and constructive manner. When you first receive criticism, take a moment to breathe deeply. Resist the urge to become defensive or argumentative. Give yourself a moment to process the feedback before formulating a response. It's natural to feel a range of emotions when receiving criticism, including frustration, anger, or embarrassment. Keep the criticism in perspective by reminding yourself that it's just one person's opinion or perspective. Avoid catastrophizing or making sweeping generalizations about yourself based on the feedback you receive. If you find it challenging to stay calm in the face of criticism, don't hesitate to seek support from trusted friends, family members, or mentors. Talking to someone you trust can provide perspective and help you manage your emotions. Be kind to yourself as you navigate the experience of receiving criticism. Recognize that it's okay to feel vulnerable or uncomfortable, and offer yourself the same compassion you would extend to a friend in a similar situation. Instead of dwelling on the criticism itself, shift your focus to finding solutions or actionable steps for improvement. Channel your energy into productive problem solving rather than ruminating on negative feelings. By staying calm when receiving criticism, you not only demonstrate emotional maturity and resilience, but also create space for constructive dialogue and growth. Embrace the opportunity to learn from feedback and continue on your journey toward personal and professional development. 2. Listen actively. Listening actively is a fundamental aspect of handling criticism gracefully. When you approach criticism with an open mind and a willingness to truly understand the other person's perspective, you create the opportunity for constructive dialogue and growth. When someone is offering criticism, give them your full attention. Put away distractions such as phones or laptops and focus on the person speaking. Maintain eye contact and nod occasionally to show that you're engaged in the conversation. Approach the criticism with an open mind, free from preconceived notions or defensiveness. Resist the urge to interrupt or defend yourself while the other person is speaking. Instead, let them express their thoughts and concerns fully before responding. In addition to listening to the words being spoken, pay attention to the speaker's nonverbal cues. Facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice can provide valuable insights into their emotions and intentions. After the person has finished speaking, paraphrase what you heard to ensure understanding. Reflect back their main points to demonstrate that you were actively listening and to clarify any misunderstandings. If something is unclear or you need more information, don't hesitate to ask clarifying questions. Even if you don't agree with all aspects of the criticism, validate the other person's perspective. Acknowledge their feelings and concerns, demonstrating empathy and respect for their point of view. When receiving criticism, resist the temptation to make excuses or shift blame onto others. Take responsibility for your actions and demonstrate accountability for any mistakes or shortcomings. By listening actively when receiving criticism, you demonstrate respect for the other person's perspective and create an environment conducive to growth and development. 3. Don't take it personally. Not taking criticism personally is a crucial aspect of handling it gracefully. When you separate yourself from the criticism and view it as feedback on your actions or behaviors rather than an attack on your character, you can approach it with objectivity and maturity. Instead of viewing criticism as a personal attack, reframe it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Remind yourself that everyone has areas for development, and feedback can help you identify areas where you can grow. Remember that criticism is typically directed at specific actions or behaviors, not at who you are as a person. Differentiate between your actions and your identity, recognizing that you are not defined by any mistakes or shortcomings. Try to detach yourself emotionally from the criticism and approach it with a rational mindset. Separate the facts of the feedback from any emotional reactions you may have, allowing you to assess it objectively. Reflect on the credibility and intentions of the person offering the criticism. Consider whether they have your best interests at heart and whether their feedback is coming from a place of genuine concern or personal bias. If you receive similar criticism from multiple sources, consider whether there may be a pattern or recurring issue that needs to be addressed. Viewing criticism as a pattern of behavior rather than a one-time occurrence can help depersonalize it. Cultivate resilience by acknowledging that you may face criticism throughout your life and career. Develop coping strategies to help you bounce back from setbacks and maintain a positive outlook in the face of adversity. By not taking criticism personally, you empower yourself to approach feedback with openness and resilience. 4. Ask for clarification. Asking for clarification is a valuable strategy for handling criticism gracefully. It demonstrates your willingness to understand the feedback fully and your commitment to improving. Approach the conversation with a calm and open-minded attitude. If the criticism is vague or unclear, politely ask for specific examples to help you better understand the feedback. Requesting concrete examples can provide valuable context and insight into the other person's perspective. Seek clarification on the intentions behind the criticism. Ask the person to elaborate on why they feel a certain way or what outcomes they hope to achieve by providing feedback. Understanding their intentions can help you interpret the criticism more effectively. Inquire about any suggestions or recommendations for improvement that the person may have. As the person provides clarification, listen attentively to what they have to say. Pay close attention to their words and nonverbal cues, and refrain from interrupting or becoming defensive. After the person has provided clarification, paraphrase or summarize what you heard to ensure mutual understanding. Avoid making assumptions or jumping to conclusions about the criticism. Once you have a clear understanding of the feedback, express your commitment to addressing any concerns or making improvements. Assure the person that you value their feedback and that you will take their suggestions into consideration moving forward. If there are still lingering questions or uncertainties after the conversation, don't hesitate to follow up with the person at a later time. Clarifying any remaining issues demonstrates your dedication to understanding the feedback fully. By asking for clarification when receiving criticism, you show respect for the other person's perspective and a genuine interest in self-improvement. 5. Express gratitude. Expressing gratitude when receiving criticism is a powerful way to handle it gracefully. It shows maturity, humility, and a willingness to learn and grow from feedback. Start by acknowledging the feedback you've received. Thank the person for taking the time to share their thoughts and insights with you. Express appreciation for the effort the person has made in providing constructive criticism. Recognize that offering feedback can be challenging, and commend them for their willingness to help you improve. Even if you don't agree with all aspects of the criticism, validate the other person's perspective. Acknowledge their feelings and concerns, demonstrating empathy and respect for their point of view. Emphasize the importance of feedback in your personal and professional development. Reassure the person that you value their feedback and are committed to addressing any concerns or making improvements. Keep a positive attitude throughout the conversation, even if the criticism is difficult to hear. By expressing gratitude when receiving criticism, you not only handle it gracefully, but also foster a positive and constructive environment for growth and development. 6. Reflect and evaluate. Reflecting and evaluating are essential steps in handling criticism gracefully. Taking the time to process feedback objectively allows you to gain valuable insights, identify areas for improvement, and demonstrate maturity in your response. After receiving criticism, take a step back and give yourself some time to process the feedback. Avoid reacting impulsively and instead allow yourself the opportunity to reflect thoughtfully on what was said. Approach the criticism with objectivity, separating your emotions from the feedback. Try to view the criticism from an outside perspective, focusing on the facts and specific points raised rather than any emotional reactions you may have. Reflect on the credibility and intentions of the person offering the criticism. Consider their expertise, experience, and relationship to you. Evaluating the source can help you gauge the validity and relevance of the feedback. Despite any initial emotional reactions, try to identify any valid points or areas of agreement within the criticism. Acknowledge any aspects of the feedback that resonate with you or that you recognize as areas for improvement. Reflect on whether there are any patterns or recurring themes in the criticism you've received. Consider whether similar feedback has been provided by others in the past. Take a moment to examine your intentions and actions in relation to the feedback. Use the criticism as an opportunity to identify areas for growth and development. Consider how you can leverage the feedback to improve your skills, behaviors, or performance in the future. By reflecting and evaluating when receiving criticism, you demonstrate maturity, self-awareness, and a commitment to personal and professional growth. Use the feedback as an opportunity to learn, evolve, and become the best version of yourself. 7. Respond constructively. Responding constructively to criticism is key to handling it gracefully. A constructive response not only demonstrates maturity and professionalism, but also fosters a positive dialogue. Maintain your composure and avoid reacting defensively or emotionally. Take a moment to collect your thoughts and respond in a calm and composed manner. Begin your response by expressing gratitude for the feedback. Thank the person for taking the time to share their thoughts with you and for their willingness to help you improve. If there are valid points or areas of agreement within the criticism, acknowledge them. Demonstrate that you have listened to and understood the feedback, and express your willingness to address any concerns raised. If the criticism is warranted and you have made a mistake or caused harm, apologize sincerely. Taking responsibility for your actions and offering a genuine apology can help rebuild trust and demonstrate accountability. If there are misunderstandings or inaccuracies in the criticism, provide clarification as necessary. Offer additional context or information to help the other person better understand your perspective or actions. Be honest and transparent in your communication, and avoid making excuses or deflecting blame. Demonstrate your commitment to improvement by outlining specific steps you plan to take in response to the feedback. Clearly articulate how you will address any concerns raised and what actions you will take to prevent similar issues in the future. Once you've responded to the criticism, follow through on your commitments. Take proactive steps to address any issues raised and demonstrate progress towards your goals. By responding constructively to criticism, you not only handle it gracefully but also demonstrate maturity, accountability, and a willingness to learn and grow. 8. Seek support. Seeking support when faced with criticism can provide valuable perspective, guidance, and emotional reassurance. Understand that it's natural to feel vulnerable in these situations. Seek support from trusted friends, family members, mentors, or colleagues who you know will offer constructive advice and empathetic understanding. Choose individuals who have your best interests at heart and can provide objective insights. Share your feelings openly and honestly with your chosen support system. Ask for the perspective of others on the criticism you've received. Trusted confidants can offer valuable insights and alternative viewpoints that may help you better understand the feedback and its implications. Solicit feedback from your support network on how you can address the criticism effectively. Ask for suggestions or advice on how to improve and navigate the situation with grace and professionalism. Be receptive to the feedback and advice offered by your support system. Practice active listening and remain open to their perspectives, even if they differ from your own. If you're struggling to cope with criticism or if it triggers deeper emotional issues, consider seeking support from a therapist or counselor. Professional guidance can provide you with the tools and strategies to manage your emotions and respond to criticism in a healthy manner. Establish clear boundaries with your support system to ensure that their feedback remains constructive and supportive. Avoid seeking validation from individuals who may exacerbate your feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt. By seeking support when handling criticism gracefully, you can gain valuable perspective, emotional reassurance, and practical advice to help you respond effectively and grow from the experience. 9. Practice self-care. Practicing self-care is essential for handling criticism gracefully and maintaining your well-being in the face of adversity. Acknowledge and validate your feelings in response to criticism. Whether you feel hurt, frustrated, or anxious, it's essential to recognize and accept your emotions without judgment. If you're feeling overwhelmed or emotionally drained by criticism, give yourself permission to take a break. Step away from the situation temporarily to engage in activities that help you relax and recharge. Use criticism as an opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. Reflect on the feedback you've received and consider whether there are any valid points or areas for improvement. Incorporate mindfulness practices into your daily routine to stay grounded and present. Mindfulness techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or yoga can help reduce stress and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Be kind and compassionate toward yourself, especially when facing criticism. Establish clear boundaries to protect your emotional well-being when receiving criticism. Determine what feedback is constructive and helpful, and learn to filter out unhelpful or unwarranted criticism. Make time for activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Engaging in hobbies, interests, or creative pursuits can help uplift your mood and distract you from negative thoughts. Validate your own worth and value, independent of external validation or criticism. Remind yourself of your strengths, accomplishments, and inherent worthiness as a person. By prioritizing self-care when handling criticism gracefully, you empower yourself to navigate challenging situations with resilience and compassion. Remember that self-care is not selfish but essential for maintaining your physical, emotional, and mental well-being in the face of adversity. 10. Learn and grow. Embracing criticism as an opportunity to learn and grow is key to handling it gracefully. Instead of viewing criticism as a setback or a personal attack, reframe it as a chance for growth and improvement. Look for the nuggets of wisdom within the criticism. Ask yourself what you can learn from the feedback and how you can use it to enhance your skills, behaviors, or performance. Use criticism as an opportunity to experiment with different approaches or solutions. Try out new strategies, behaviors, or techniques based on the feedback you've received and evaluate their effectiveness. Cultivate a growth mindset that embraces challenges and sees failure as an opportunity for learning. Embrace the idea that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance. Remain humble and open to feedback, even as you make progress and achieve success. Recognize that there is always room for improvement and that criticism can provide valuable insights at any stage of your journey. By approaching criticism as an opportunity to learn and grow, you empower yourself to transform adversity into fuel for personal and professional development. We can sum up by saying that by handling criticism gracefully, you not only demonstrate maturity and professionalism, but also pave the way for personal growth and improved relationships with others. So ladies, how do you handle criticism? We'd love to hear your thoughts, experiences in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more discussions.